so all my rest of my quests are in the north, right? And then to the north. Dude, old sheer cliffs gives the wind's area a unique feel. The winds take many forms and they bestow countless blessings on the people of Nord. I can't see where people place such reports on the wind. And it's usually just next to the vistas in the southwest. Alright, if we get all rested up, we should get... Like, yeah, man, it's like... And it's like, oh, you're gonna go everywhere and talk to every NPC, like, at the end of every section of the quest. Like, I don't know anybody on this fucking planet that does that. Like, maybe that's just me, but it's like, if I'm on a sick-ass adventure, I'm not going down to the street to talk to, like, fucking Uncle Bob and be like, oh, hey, Uncle Bob, how you doing? I'm going on a sick-ass adventure. Well, you see, I know you're going on a sick-ass adventure, but I also need somebody to go to the mailbox to get my penis pump. I got you, Uncle Bob. Like, no, you're not gonna go get Uncle Bob's penis pump. You're gonna go to the fucking adventure. Like, Oh, no, there's something buried in the Bat Mountain. Oh, jeez, oh, fuck. What? There's nothing. Oh, God, there's a dude there. What the fuck? Like, guy, like, fucking Juices, you fucking blind? What an Eidos' name is that? We don't know all that much about ourselves. Nature statues to be the guardian of the Nord Highlands. Cool. Oral history. Man, it's great when that gets lost, huh? Imagine more likely than the photographer. Okay. Okay. Go to the statue, find the guy. Got you.
There's mist in the distance. Yeah, it's even higher here than the southern.
Wow, it's almost as if when there's lots of mountains, the air can't go anywhere, so it condenses into mist, Juices, you fucking idiot. Like, aren't these kids supposed to be in school, like, learning shit? Like, how'd they not know how basic weather systems work? Alright, round we go.
Oh, we made it all the way to where that giant statue
looks even
is.
more massive the closer we get.
Get right in front of it. We'll need to go around the cliff.
I wish this was like a more modern game so I could just try and force my way up the cliff like an asshole.
Whoa, whoa! Yeah!
Okay, is the photographer here? Taken back by the size and the stone circle in the Southern Highlands. This is a whole other level. There he is! Oh, hello, what brings you out here? Would you like to purchase my antivirus? Time to get a good look at the statue too? He pulls out a knife. It's my statue! Back up! Oh, do you think he's... Are you Norton? Yeah, that's me. Have we met before? Do you have some business? We should bring him up to speed. It sounds like I've caused some unnecessary worry for the people of the settlement. We should get back right away. Or rather, I'd like to, but I still haven't finished taking all the photographs I need. Would you mind waiting a bit longer while I finish up? Really, dude? Really, my dude? Actually, it might surprise you, that there's another new statue I'm aware of. A similar statue in Byronia Island, way out to the west. Oh, you mean where the rest of the fucking class is? Oh, jeez, oh, fuck. So this guy is taking pictures of all of the shit. So, whoever put this statue up here also put one on this far-off island on the opposite side of the world. Wow. Spooky. Guy tells the people of Nord refer to the statue as the guardian of the region. The old legends say this statue was here long before our ancestors came from the east. They settled in this land only with its permission. The legend of the Great Knight? The fuck? Tale originated during the Dark Ages and spread throughout the Empire. When the land roils in the tide of war, a colossal knight, wreathed in flame, will come forth to quell the conflict. That's the general gist of it. Oh, gee, I wonder if that's gonna come up at any point in the fucking game. We're gonna get these kaiju statues to come alive and fight the bad guys. Each region has its own variant of the tale. They maintain a knight as a central figure. Like all such tall tales, its veracity is questionable at best. Certainly one of the more mysterious in the legends passed down in the Empire. I wonder if they're related somehow. Oh, jeez, I wonder. Oh no, I'm having a heart attack again! Oh, jeez, oh fuck. You okay? It's alright, nothing to worry about. Can't believe my man's just having a heart attack. Oh boy. Anyway, I've come all the way out here, so would you mind waiting until I've done photographing the site? Promise to head back to Summons with you as soon as I'm done. Guiding him back to the settlement will cause story to advance. Alright, fine. Taking this general area, it won't be hard to find me again. Go and take your time. Do I have any other missions to do? I don't think I do. It's Lake Lacrima. Oh, the Wandering Sheep. Fuck, I don't want to do that. I really don't. I kinda want to progress the story. I don't give a fuck about the side quest. I'm not, you know what? I'm skipping this one. I'm here now. I fucking missed it. I don't care. I don't care about your fucking sheep, Gaius. No, you're coming here with me, asshole. Missing one side quest of finding stupid fucking sheep isn't gonna ruin everything, so... Ah yes, old man, clutching at your waist. Thanks guys for the photograph, the studio, my heart's desire. Oh boy. There's been quite a commotion over there. Oh jeez, what's going on? Oh no, the truck! Oh no! I can't believe they broke the truck. Is that the gentleman we fulfilled a rest quest for this morning? Sam was Dr. Amer. He couldn't have been the one responsible, could he? What's going on? What's crack-a-lacking, my boy? Guys, okay, I'm alright. Sorry for worrying you. I was on my way back from gathering herbs in the mountain forest to the north, and all of a sudden I lost control of the vehicle. Was anyone injured? Oh boy. How ones lose control in a vehicle in areas open and free as instructions as this? Did you simply lose your concentration for a moment? Car is extremely important to all of us here. I wouldn't dream of driving it carelessly. Not sure what caused it when I was nearing a settlement. The steering wheel suddenly felt oddly stiff. Brakes were still functional, otherwise I dread to think what would have happened. It was sabotage! Alright. So what's wrong with it? Was it sabotaged? Ooh. Oh, that's rough. When you compare it to the Zeiss Central Factory in Liberal, the Frankfurt group was getting too big for its own good. Those giant vertically structured divisions, each with their own subdivisions. Ooh, well, yeah. Sounds like making a monopoly is harder than it looks, huh? Looks like there was a contact failure in the quartz circuits near the engines. It's probably why you suddenly had difficulty steering, even though it was fine just before. I like how like Amer's just like, oh, I get it. I don't get it. I can diagnose, but I'm no technician. I think we'll need to call in a professional to fix it. Doesn't mean we'll have to ask someone from Zendergate. I really see Norton made it back safely. Thank you for your assistance. Well, glad we're going to skirt away. We still have something problem. Cinema's only vehicle. Having out of commission is going to make things pretty inconvenient. Cinema get it fixed. Well, I mean, you guys were working just fine, like, for centuries before this car got fucking donated. Like, I mean, my dude, come on. Don't be discouraged, so at least make attempt to send our hosts. Well, just go to Zender. Yes, go to Zender's gate, grab a mechanic, come back. Like, really? So I'm more keen than an army technician. Up near Lake Lacrima, there's an elderly man from the Empire. I'm sure he'll be able to fix the truck for us if we ask him. What? The military base is like a fucking 5-minute horse ride. It's her dad. It's her fucking dad. Okay. So, yeah, instead of going and get an army technician who's 100% qualified to go fix a fucking engine, we gotta go get Elisa's dad. Elisa's dad, who just happens to be hanging out at Lake Lacrima. Oh, gun in mouth. Alright, let's go. Let's go meet Elisa's dad. Alright, so how do I get there? Do I gotta just... Okay, I take a big loop, and then I take a left. Okay, got it. It's a slight incline. Oh my god, like seriously, like some of these things, like they're way too fucking conservative with these ramps. Like at least make it a sheer cliff, or like give the horse the ability to jump. Like at least in Pokemon, you can jump down a small ledge like that, dude. It would have been straight faster just to go to fucking Xander. This is Lake Lacrima. The hermit lives in that cabin over there. Oh man, there's his orbital truck.
Yeah.
All right.
How beautiful. Yeah, breathtaking.
Basically, just gonna ignore the fact that that's 110% your dad's gonna be in there, or your grandpa, whichever one. Time of season. Yep. Don't care. Let's go. Alright. Grandpa! Alright, Grandpa or Dad, whichever one. Let's see. It'd be cooler if it was her dad, because that means her mom, like, fucking, like, she likes him old. Hey, good to see you guys, sir. Whoever this guy is, haven't seen you around for what, like half a year now? And then Lisa's here too. Oh, I don't think with your face, it must be coming up 5 years now. Nani? Oh no. That's Grandpa. Grandpa, what are you doing here? Man came out to enjoy his retirement. The fuck you mean, Elisa? Because that's one way to be introduced where they give you a proper welcome. Gwyn? Oh, fuck, it's the Lord of Sunlight. Oh, jeez, oh, fuck. I'm Gwyn Reinford, Elisa's favorite granddad. Pleasure to meet you, Glass 7. He's her favorite granddad because he killed all of her other granddads in order to ensure that he was the top. Honored to meet you, sir. I'm Reen Schwarzer. Process of elimination. Probably a group of young folk if it ever was. You've sure done a lot of growing up in the last 5 years, Elisa. You're taller and... Stop looking at your granddaughter's titties! Jesus Christ, why is this game so horny all the time? Does this old man's heart good to see how easy on the— oh, for fuck's sake, go to jail! Fuck it. All he gets from that is a grandfather please. I feel like this man is here not because he wanted to retire, but because he's wanted for fucking crimes in Erebonia. Back when you disappeared from Rower, I never believed if someone told me this is where I'd find you. Do you have any idea how worried I've been? Well, I send you letters a couple times a year, don't I? Of course I read all the ones you give to Sharon. You've been here the whole time? I don't say year-round. I spent half the year traveling with the Commons, seeing friends, or visiting the Empire. Would you mind if I asked how you knew so much about our field study? He's on the board! He's on the board! The bare minimum for his daughter, holy shit. Whatever did I do to turn her into such a workaholic? We're all done with our coffee, so everyone decided we'd have a look at that truck. So we're gonna have to ride on the horses with him, or are we gonna get to do we get to use the truck that he has? So we really think you're not gonna hurt my feelings. Everyone loves him because he's all laid back, approachable, mostly just capricious and irresponsible. And 5 years ago, he just fucked off. Man, Elisa, you got so many fucking problems with your family, and most of them are your fault. Holy shit. Like, her mom is an ice queen, yeah, but she cares for her. And her grandpa is like a laid-back asshole, but he's a laid-back asshole to get shit done. Oh my god, he's wearing fucking khakis, look at him! Engines been acting up, so I'd rather not. How can I pass my chest to get a little graphics? Oh boy. Alright, old man riding bitch on my horse. Alright, let's go. God, it looks like the apocalypse is happening in the background. Holy shit, dude. How's little Sharon doing? I heard she recently started working at your dormitory. I haven't heard too much. I haven't had too much time to get to know her. She's really skilled at what she does. She's real oh my god, fucking perfect! She always had that lovely reserved air, versus playful side to her too. But she's signed as my personal mate, that'd be life. That Emma girl's really nice too. She's got those glasses, that hair you want her to let down. Fucking, why is this game so horny all the time? And she's class president material to boot. There's a smoldering homeroom hottie if I ever saw one. Go to jail! Go to jail, old man! You don't mind me asking, why are you so fucking horny, old man? What kind of girl do you see her as? Say she's a really hard worker in many respects. She's good-looking, polite, as well-mannered as my noble's daughter, intelligent, and it all comes naturally. She's the same, there's also some persona she forces. And yet, she's a habit of trying to resolve everything without relying on anyone else for support. Hasn't escaped the notice of a canny young man like yourself. She just keeps everything bottled up, but she never wants to let on to anyone that she needs help with a problem. Baka. I have a feeling the relations between her mother and I caused her to end up that way. To be more specific, the conflict between the two of us. So I didn't tell her where I was, but I'll leave it up to her to fill in the details about that. Sure, once the two of you are a bit closer, she'll tell you on your own. It's a good thing I'm not doing her social link then. I'm feeling there's a critical misunderstanding happening here. There's a little something going on between your secret Jacob and whatever letters. Oh boy. Did you accidentally collide with her on your way to school, causing her to drop the toe she held between her sweet lip? Oh, for fuck's sake! Why is this man, like, being trope savvy about anime shit? For fuck's sake. My man, you had your fucking face in her titty, dude. That was about as heart racing as you're gonna fucking get, dude. Why is it so horny? Why? Oh god, non-stop infinite horny. Go to jail. Oh hey, and there's the lolly.
Ooh, it's those military academy students.
Why are
I
you
wonder what
here?
they're doing all the way out here.
Why are you here, little blue lolly?
Oh well. Looks like things are gonna start getting interesting.
This area is too horny for the little blue lolly to be here.
Okay, let's get this mission started. Sheesh. Gramps and the others can be so unreasonable sometimes.
What the fuck is her deal, dude? That night, Porch Pacific had banquet at the Elder's house for us, Gwyn and Norton. I don't know what we'd do without you, Gwyn. Here's to you, my friend. And to you. Come on, Larkin, this booze ain't gold, drink yourself. I don't care that you've been at Alcoholics Anonymous for the last 2 years. Drink up, motherfucker. Man, the game is for Gwyn Rhineford out in the sticks. Of course, he sees the opportunity of the Oval Revolution to make Rhineford the industrial powerhouse it is today. It's only gotten bigger since his daughter took over. The Rhineford Company was originally a man-arms manufacturer, making their name on firearms. They went on a massive expansion of their lineup and started working on orbital weapons and railway projects. So as it must have looked like to the nobility, but the company does its business all across the continent, not just domestically. Gwyn has a refreshingly international outlook for an Erebonian businessman. So, oh boy. Oh man, so like, not only are they rich, they also win no matter what war happens. War breaks out, like World War breaks out? Nah, they can just sell weapons to both sides, it's fine. Some say he got ill and had no choice but stand down, but look at him now, he's the picture of health. Maybe there's some truth to the old rumor after all. No Ripper believe the Imperial Chronicle aren't in the business of printing based on speculation. Elisa's gonna go do crimes. God, this is where it's gonna get weirdly horny again, isn't it? It's gonna get weirdly horny again.
I'm such an idiot. What am I even doing?
Wow, did you look at that view? Amazing, ain't it, Elisa? So pretty. I need to get going running behind schedule. Let them have their fun. It's not if you have a day off like this. What I try? Okay, so what the fuck happened to her dad? Is her dad dead? Is her dad dead? That's what I want to know.
Elisa?
Oh, Reem. Well, what are you doing out here? Did you eat too much?
You cannot escape from me and the shoulder lolly. You
My
cannot
mouth says
escape.
no, but my stomach's thinking yes. You doing okay? You seem a bit unsteady there.
Nothing like that. I'm just feeling a little out of it. I'm just going to stay out here for a while and get some fresh air. Then I'll be Whoa! Sorry about that.
The old faint into the boy's chest technique. A classic.
See? What did I tell you? We've been riding all day. I'm not surprised you're feeling tired. Riding a horse really takes it out of you.
I guess you're right. Why didn't that occur to me before?
Hey, Elisa. Look up at the sky.
Huh?
You can see the galaxy.
You know, I didn't even notice it last night because we turned in so early. But now that we know, if you're out here to get some air, better to take in the starlight than look at the ground.
So do they have light pollution in Erebonia? Like, I know they've got, like, electricity and stuff, but is it bad enough that, like, you've got, like, modern-day light pollution going on?
You're right.
That's, like, a really fucking starry sky. Like, it's basically looking out into fucking outer space. Holy shit.
My father was a technician. 8 years ago.
Alright,
he passed
dead
away.
dad, got it.
My family was never really the same after that. Mother was director of the company back then. She focused all of her energy on making the Rhineford group even bigger. She used to treasure our family, but after that, it's like she could barely spare a thought for us.
From that flashback, it really doesn't seem like she was treasuring you. It seems like she was being forced to participate, Elisa. Your own flashback has betrayed you, you idiot.
Oh, She did seem like a talented businesswoman when we met her. Well, more than talented to run the Rhineford group.
What you saw in River Station was just a watered-down version of her normal intensity. We'd be able to have dinner together maybe once every 3 months, and that's being generous. But at least I wasn't alone. Grandfather and Sharon were always there for me.
Well, now you have Sharon. What's the problem?
That's how it was, huh? I guess you've known Sharon for a long time then.
Yeah, my mother hired her about 7 years ago. Being a Rhineford and all, I never had many people I could really call friends when I was young. The nobles looked down on me, of course, but the common people treated me like I was different from them, too. At least with my grandfather and Sharon around, I never felt totally alone.
Just buy more friends, you know, just like regular rich people do.
Grandfather introduced me to all kinds of different hobbies, like horseback riding and playing the violin. Sharon taught me self-defense and archery, and all the high society etiquette expected of a lady. Meanwhile, my mother kept expanding the company completely against the wishes of my grandfather, the chairman.
How the fuck? How could she expand the company when the chairman is saying no? Like, don't all the decisions need to fucking pass through him first?
I see. Though, hasn't Rhineford always...
Kind of, yeah. Even back then, they took on projects in all... It's not surprising there are people out there who like to call the company a merchant of death. I can't say I completely agree with that side of the company, but I've never felt embarrassed or ashamed about it.
I mean, if you weren't making the guns, someone else would. Might as well,
A few
right?
years ago, the Rhineford group finally went too far.
They completed Project Manhattan.
What do you mean?
Those 2 railway guns set up in Gorelia Fortress on the eastern edge of the Empire.
Railway guns! Oh, yes!
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Oh, the dumbest fucking thing humanity ever invented.
They're supposed to have the longest range of any orbital cannon in the world.
I've only seen their spec sheets, but the destruction they're capable of is terrifying.
Oh god, imagine if they invented a nuke. How pissed would she be then?
Erebonia's still fighting with Calvert over Crossbell, and those guns are capable of targeting any point in Crossbell's state.
So why is this war still going then? Just fucking light them up.
In just a couple hours, they could wipe Crossbell City and its 500,000 citizens off the map.
Do it then! Like, if this fighting is still ongoing, cut your fucking losses if you've got a fucking... Okay, like, I'm being a little bit facetious here, just a tiny bit, but like, at the same time, it's like, if Erebonia has this level of weaponry, why the fuck is Calvert even a problem?
No way. That's way beyond being a weapon of war. More like an instrument of massacre.
Imagine if these guys had access to nukes.
I couldn't agree more.
Imagine how fucking, like, how their brains would just melt.
And neither could my grandfather, who supervised their construction. Even though my mother was the one who signed off on the project, my grandfather regretted it like the decision was his.
Can't wait till the end of the game where we're gonna have to fight these, because they kind of, like, hinted at it in the opening.
As he was hesitating over whether to hand them over to the Imperial Army, my mother betrayed him.
What?
She went behind his back and secured the support of all of Rhineford's major shareholders. Everyone from Ruhr's ruling lord Marquis Ragnar to the top brass of the
It's
Imperial
Marquis,
Army
not
was on her
Marquis,
side.
but alright.
In the face of such overwhelming pressure from all sides, my grandfather was forced to capitulate.
Ah, so her mother's a war criminal. That explains the mommy energy.
He stepped down as chairman and my mother... That's when my grandfather decided to leave the company entirely. And me. I thought I'd at least have Sharon on my side, but she just did whatever my mother told her to do.
Because your mother's paying her fucking bills, idiot.
It's been 5 years since...
Oh. I think I get it now. It's not so much what your mother did, but...
Yeah, I couldn't believe my mother would betray her own father. I couldn't believe grandfather would take it without fighting back. I couldn't believe Sharon, who'd always supported me, watched it all happen.
Like,
without
Elisa
any
has, like, such a
protest.
naive fucking view of the world that it's ridiculous. Like, this is not that unique of a situation. He had a very decentralized company. He allowed the director to have way more power than she should. She signed off on making a weapon of mass destruction to outclass all weapons they'd built up to that point. He refused to sell it because of his morals. The company had already sunk so many millions of mira into it that it would have been a complete loss to not just fucking sell it. So, she goes behind his back, gets support of the shareholders, sells it anyway behind his back, and recoups the losses for the company to make a profit. Like, it's not, morally, it's not a good thing, but he still allowed the company to plunge millions and millions and millions of Mira into this project, and then at the end of it went, oh man, this is a war crime, we can't do that. Like, my dude, you should have thought about that before you fucking put the money in it. Holy shit.
It really drove it home to me. How big the
Like,
Rhineford group
seriously,
was.
Elisa, like, I understand, like, thematically what they're getting at, but it just makes her seem like a fucking moron.
I hated realizing it had become so large that corporate interests were stronger than family ties.
Like, you know, like, I get it.
Looking back,
But also, she's
I
stupid.
guess that's when I decided I'd leave home and enroll in the academy.
Like, fucking, like, that's capitalism. But actually, no, I guess it's mercantilism at this time of
Couldn't go
history,
far
right?
enough to escape my mother's shadow, or the Rhineford name. Then I come here and find my grandfather happily enjoying a whole new life without a care.
Yeah,
in the
because he
world.
left the country, idiot. Maybe you should have done the
When
same.
I stepped outside,
You stayed in
I
the
was
same
feeling
country
so
as her.
Lost, so frustrated. But
Like-
it's kind of strange, you know? I look up at the stars and it feels like I can escape the gravity.
Elisa
of
takes
everything.
over, she starts the fucking space program.
I think I'm finally starting to understand why my grandfather chose to leave it.
You really are strong, Elisa. Stronger than you realize.
I am no longer baby. I desire power.
You were finally ready to talk about it. About your family and the company and everything. So, maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
Maybe you're right. But I don't think I would have been able to if I hadn't enrolled at the academy. Meeting everyone in Class 7, the lacrosse club, you, I'm a better person for it. Your support has already made a difference. So, thanks for worrying about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
Anytime. Though, truth be told, sorry to ruin the moment.
God damn it, Reen, you sack of shit.
Oh well.
That was a weird transition. What the fuck?
It's kind of strange to hear you tell, because I could say the same thing. You always seem to get thrust into the role of leader.
Almost as if I'm some kind of
I guess
protagonist
running
or
errands on all my
something.
free days is really still, especially when I keep running from myself.
Huh?
Remember back in Keldic? I said that I came to the academy to find myself. But sometimes, I wonder if maybe I just wanted to get away from my family, from myself.
From the horrible PTSD nightmares.
Oh. Do you not get along well with your family?
Oh, I do. I'm not their real son, but my parents always loved me like I was. My sister and I, we've had our differences, especially lately.
Mostly
But we
because
still
she's
get
a
along
horrible
pretty well.
incest gremlin.
No,
Green. Still, I suppose the fact means that maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that.
That's not
right?
how that works. That's literally not how that works.
Who'd have thought I'd have the chance to feed you your... I can't believe you can just say things like that with a straight face. Maybe being on the receiving end every now and then will do you some good.
What a bitch.
alright, you got. But yeah, I guess I'm starting to figure things out. In my own way. Maybe enrolling at Thorus was the first thing I'd done right in a long time. I ended up in Class 7, and now all of us are out here like this, spending time together.
I wonder what class Reen would have gone into if he'd not been in class 7. Like, would he have been in the noble class with the white jackets because of his family? Or would he be in the commoner class because of his bloodline? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I like that.
Because on paper he's part of a noble family, but he's not really.
I hope the things we learned during our field studies can help us all. So, wait, all of us?
Yep, they were all listening, you dumb bitch.
You two were gone so long that we started to get a little worried.
No way! How long have you been listening?
They heard every word, you dumb idiot. Well done.
Still, I suppose the fact that you were finally ready to talk about it means that maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
Stop! Green, he was the one who's...
Honestly.
I apologize for eavesdropping on you, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad I did.
How did I end up in the middle of this anyway?
Because you're a dumb idiot.
Fine, if that's how you want to play it, none of you are getting any sleep until you've shared all your most embarrassing secrets.
Imagine if they all just piped up instantly, like Juice is just like, I peed the bed until I was 14 years old. Just like, goes out with that and at least just like, okay, yeah, no, I don't want to hear anymore.
What?
You wish.
Seems like you did well.
Honestly, I feel like she helped me more than I helped her. Hey, guys?
Gaius, why the fuck the sky so bright? God damn, how do you people sleep?
Yeah.
Hooray!
Ooh, you're moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for you. Drinks are on me someday.
Alright, that's a good line. That's a good line. Drinks are on me someday. Not right now, though. Okay, 02255 hours. It's almost fucking like almost 3 a.m. Jesus, that's fucking my man was like working in like morning duty as well. Like fucking they got this man out here till 3 a.m. Yeah, no, right? Perhaps the fact never expected it here made a perfect place to start a war. Lieutenant General Vander says we need to stay on alert. He knows the situation better than we do. Please let the war start. Please let the war start. Yes! Time for war! Yeah! Oh, those boys are dead. Those boys are fucking dead. Sure hope that village girl wasn't attached to him.